period. So how did you see the game?
Yes, for us it's first time when I participated in the European Championship. I'm sorry for the game. I think my team playing good, but we lose in the final. I think my girls losing in the final the focus on the game. I have some medical problems to some player, and in this game don't play so good.
Was it a little bit of the energy level that it dropped for the fourth period?
I don't think so. I think it's just to focusing.
Okay.
It's just to focusing on the game.
Yeah.
I think, of course, it's some connection between the condition, the physics and focusing.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Hi, hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. How are you? Can you hear me? How is the voice? Anyone can hear me? Anyone can hear me? Anyone can hear me in the commentator position? I'm here, ready to commentate the second game between Serbia and Spain.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second match.
So hello and welcome from Split from the 35th LEN European Water Polo Championships. This is the second game of the women's tournament between Serbia and Spain. You can see the Serbian bench, and here comes the Spanish ladies, the defending champions, the European champions from Budapest, winning in the final by 1 goal against Russia, and in the semi-final against the host Hungarians. And so many familiar faces here in the Spanish team. The number 1, Laura Esther, one of them, of course, 32 years old, very, very experienced player. Olympic silver medalist, world champion, and 2-time European champion, Laura Esther. And we have some young players like Kristina Noge, Paula Prats, the number 3, number 4, Bea Ortiz, number 5, Nona Perez, number 6, Irene Gonzalez, number 7, Elena Ruiz, the captain, wearing the number 8 cap, Pili Peña, number 9, Judith Forca, number 10, Paula Camus, number 11, Maika Garcia, number 12, Paula Leighton, and number 13, the second choice goalie, Martina Terre. Maybe she will be the first choice goalie today. And let's see the Serbian team, which is competing for the 5th time now in the European Championships. Last time in Budapest they finished 12. It was the worst ever Euro for them. 6 matches, 6 losses. Very, very young team, of course, with some experienced player like Dragana Ivkovic. But let's see in order. Number 1, Vanja Lazic. Number 2, Anja Svet. Number 3, Lolita Avdic. Number 4, Ana Milicevic. Number 5, Iva Lujic. Number 6, Anja Miškovic. Number 7, Janja Kaplarevic. Number 8, Nada Mandic. Number 9, the captain, Jelena Vukovic. Number 10, Kristina Ilic. Number 11, Kristina Miladonovic. Number 12, Milana Popov. And number 13, Nikolina Travar. Lots of changes in the Serbian lineup, and we have two great good referees from Greece, Maria Deskalapoulou and Erkan Turkan from Turkey. And now the national anthems.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of Serbia.
So the second game starts very soon between Serbia and Spain here in the 35 LEN European Water Polo Championships in Split in the magnificent Spaladium Arena between Serbia and Spain. This will be the first game in Group B, and we just had one game in Group A. Germany beat Romania 15-10. Close game, close battle it was. After 3 quarters it was tied, but in the last quarter Germany managed to score 6 goals and letting only 1 for Romania, so they managed to win the game. No question who will win this game, I think, because the Spanish team is far more experienced, far more talented, and if it would be a men's game it will be a tough one and a great entertaining game, but for the ladies there is a big gap between the two teams. Spain, the team which is former world champion 9 years ago in Barcelona, 2 times silver medalist at the Olympic Championships, last time in Tokyo, and of course 2 times European champion and the defending champion as well. Here's the lineup for Serbia, with the head coach of Dragana Ivkovic, former player for Serbia, was also playing for Serbia for 2 European championships, for the first one for Serbia in 2006 and 2016 as well. But she was the head coach 2 years ago when Serbia finished with 6 losses from 6 games in Budapest and finished 12th. And here's the lineup for Spain, coached by Miki Oka. The Spanish team is missing now only 1 player, Ana Espar, because as I mentioned already during the first game, there is a new rule that each team allowed to use 15 players for the entire competition, and for each match the coach can still register 13 of them, and Miki Oka registered 13 players, but they are without Ana Espar. Actually they came to Split with 14 players only, but this can't be a problem for Spain. They have some junior world champions from last year like Nogueira Perez, Camus, Elena Ruiz Orterre, and this is pretty much the same team as in this year in Budapest at the World Championship, when they finished 5th place. Plus they have Paula Prats, that Paula Prats who is playing now instead of Ana Espar, wearing the number 3 cap for Spain. But Paula Prats, only an 18 years old player, and as I thought that Martina Terre will start in between the Spanish goals, and in the other side there is Nicolina Travar. And let's see the first sprint, which won by Bea Ortiz easily against Ana Milicevic. So the first sprints won by Spain, the defending champion, the two-time Olympic silver medalist and two-time European champion and one-time world champion. After the World Championships in Budapest, the Spanish team had a great tournament in Sardinia in Italy, where they finished ahead of Hungary, Netherlands, Greece and Italy and Israel. It was a tough tournament, but Spain won all their games and won the tournament as well. Anja Sweats with the ball, getting it back from Jelena Vukovic. Sweats again. Vukovic, and there is no more time for Serbia on the shot clock. But the serve changed only 6 players comparing to that last European Championships. They have, I think it's better to say how many players they have from the last time. Great save made by Travar. So they have 7 players from that Euro in Budapest, and they have in the whole lineup, in the whole roster, 8 debutants at the European Championships. So really young team for Serbia. Wonderful shot from Elena Ruiz, but the post denied. Bea Ortiz passing to the center forward, and there is Paula Leighton, but no, it was Michael Garcia, sorry. And it was a great defending work from Serbia. Avdic, only 19 years old, right-handed defender, playing in Vojvodina. Great pass, and the first exclusion of the game. And this comes from Spain. It's Cristina Nogue. And let's see what Serbia can make from this man advantage. They managed to score a goal, scored by Nada Mandic. Playing in Barceloneta, so she knows the Spanish players well. This is her 3rd European Championships, Nada Mandic. And the first goal of the game. Of course, it's always difficult for the favorites, the first game. So far, Spain, in this first 3 minutes, couldn't score a goal. Ilic. Exclusion again from the Spanish team. This time, Perez. From distance, great block in the middle made by Paula Camus. Martina Terre, junior world champion last year, 22 years old, playing in Santandreu in Spain. There's a clear chance, a clear shooting chance, and a wonderful save again made by Nicolina Travar. The shot of Irene Gonzalez. Ruiz. Elena Ruiz. The pass only to Bea Ortiz, and the first goal for Spain, and 1-1. Bea Ortiz, who said that the 5th position in the World Championship was pretty hard for them, and it was they had some difficult times after it. They couldn't expect that they couldn't reach the semi-final, but also she said that will help us to see the mistakes they made and to analyze what they did wrong. So this reason, she believes that she will do well to face the European Championship with maximum ambition. So these were the words of Bea Ortiz, the first Spanish goal scorer in this European Championship in Split. Ruiz. Her sister Ariadna is not in the Spanish team now. They were debuting together in Budapest in the World League qualification tournament last March. Exclusion from Serbia. Chance for Spain to take the lead, and they did it. Paula Camus is the goal scorer. First man advantage goal for Spain. Paula Camus, also junior world champion last year, 20 years old, playing in Terrassa. And also played in the World Championship in Budapest. Mišković. Only 2 seconds for Serbia, and the time runs out for them. And Martina Terra swims out from her goal. Forka. Only a free throw. Right. Forka. Elena Ruiz is free, waiting for the ball, but Prats got back. Forka again, 4 seconds, Forka, and the crossbar denied the ball, and the rebound goes back to Serbia. Camus. But now only 2 attacker and 4 defender. Elena Ruiz. But still, there can be a clear shooting chance, maybe for Paula Prats. She's with the ball, Prats, and she scores! Her first goal in a big tournament in the Spanish national team. Paula Prats is the goal scorer. A debutant for Spain, playing in a place of Ana Aspar today. Scored her first goal. And the reaction of the Serbian head coach, Dragana Ivković. Passing the ball to the center forward. Water play. Wonderful. Polo Camus. Again, the second goal. And Spain 4, Serbia 1.
Goal, Spain, number 10, Polo Camus, Spain leads 4-1.
Of course, the Spanish team, just like Paula Camus, not just World Junior Champions, but European Junior Champions as well from this year. There is a young generation in Spain already in the national team, and they are just playing really well. Top favorite of this tournament. Everybody is expecting them to the final. Question is who can reach it, or Spain can really reach it, because it's not a question that they will qualify from the group, but after that, quarterfinal, the semi-final especially, this can be a big task for Spain. Wonderful play again. Easy goal scored by this time Polo Leighton instead of Camus. And this is goal number 5 for Spain. Polo Leighton. She was already in the Spanish championships at the age of 12. And at the age of 15, she was already in the national team. And at the age of 16, she was already in the Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, where Spain finished 5th. Terre. So Mandit scored the first goal of the game, but after that, only Spanish goal came. 5 times so far. Ortiz, and she scores a beauty. First goal, no, second goal, sorry, for Bea Ortiz today. She was in the All-Star team in Budapest in the last European Championships. And she was the most valuable player as well. And this is how the first quarter ended. And as it was expected, Spain is leading by 5 goals, 6-1 against Serbia. Great play from Bea Ortiz so far. 7 years old, playing in Sabadell. Actually 9 Sabadell players now, as Bea Ortiz transferred to Sabadell as well, just like Polo Leighton and Elena Ruiz earlier this month. So seems like the Spanish superpower club will be Sabadell. Here's the statistics. Shot efficiency 54% for Spain and 25% for Serbia. From 4 shots, scored 1 goal. And that's we can hear the dancing queen from ABBA singing a song about a girl age of 17. Well, we have some 17 years old players in Spain and Serbia as well. And we can see some beautiful goals from the first quarter. The last one was from Paula Camus. She had 2 shots, 2 goals, just like Bea Ortiz. Paula Prats and Polo Leighton also on 100% shot efficiency. Now let's see. And again, the Spanish team, Bea Ortiz, won the sprint. And this is already the 85th game for Spain at the history of European Championships. And they won the half of them, 42 so far. And they really became a superpower after debuting in 93. Now the defending champion, Elena Ruiz, made the shot. And the ball went too high. Man up. Yes, Elena Ruiz, still the youngster, the age of 17, as I mentioned during the Ebbe song. She will be 18 in October. Miladinovic. There was a turnover fall in the middle, so the goal disallowed, and again a chance for Spain to score the first goal in the second quarter. Exclusion and the clear chance, and Polo Leighton scores. This is her second goal. And the 7th goal in a row for Spain after Nana Mandic scored the first one. Sorry, it was Michael Garcia. Leighton. But anyway, let me forgive. It's only the first day. Using the place here in Split. Second personal foul for Kristina Noge. But Serbia just lost the ball so quickly. That's Ortiz. Once again. Rats from distance. Well, seems like Ani Espar. But no. This is Paula Prats, 18 years old, from Mediterranean, scoring her second goal.
Goal Spain, number 3, Franz Rodriguez.
This year she was also competing at the World Championships, juniors. And the second goal for Serbia. And again, Nada Mandic, the goal scorer.
Goal Serbia, number 8, Nada Mandic.
In the last European Championships, in the group stage they didn't meet, but in Barcelona it was a 24 goals difference for Spain, 26-2. So that time Serbia managed to score only 2 goals against Spain. And now they already have that 2 goal. Prats trying to find a way to shoot, and again she scores the third goal.
Goal Spain, number 3, Franz Rodriguez.
Score number 3 for her and number 9 for Spain. Paula Prats. Luiz. Exclusion from Spain. Paula Prats, if I can see it well. Vidic. Luiz. Miladinovic. She's asking the ball, and the shot saved by the Spanish goalie Martina Terre. It was her 9 saved from 15 shots. No, sorry. Second save from 4. And this is the first 5 meter in the whole tournament. First penalty shot will come for Spain, but this was an obvious one and a clear one. Foul against Majka Garcia. And the goal scored by Judith Forka, her first one. No chance for Nicolina Travar. 21 years old goalie. She played in Budapest as well. And Judith Forka, Olympic silver medalist, world silver medalist 2 times, and European champion, and the bronze medalist as well in Barcelona. Ellen Ruiz, pass to the middle, Majka Garcia, and again a 5-meter penalty for Spain. Again, Majka Garcia was there in the center forward position. This time, Elena Ruiz tried to convert. And she scores as well. Goal number 11 for Spain. And the second penalty in a row. The 17 years old Elena Ruiz is the goal scorer. You can see the tattoo on her right arm, symbolizing the Olympic Games. That was her first big tournament in Tokyo last year, but also played in the World League. Terra. Perez. Perez, just a pass, Forka, again the center forward, and this time Paolo Leighton is there. 3 minutes from the first half, Spain is having a comfortable lead by 9 goals, 11-2, and playing well in the first game, making some mistakes of course, but this is only the first game for Spain. Only 5 or 4 seconds were on the shot clock, but this time exclusion from Spain. Judith Forka. Man advantage now for Serbia. Miladinovic. Passing back to Vukovic, the captain of the Serbian team, and the shot from distance, and the goal scorer is Kristina Ilic on man up. Goal number 3, and as I mentioned, 4 years ago in Barcelona in the group stage, Serbia managed to score only 2 goals against Spain, and now they have already 3 goals. Kristina Ilic is only 20 years old, playing in Crvena Zvezda Belgrade. Ruiz, wow, a beautiful goal scored by Elena Ruiz, her second. Milicevic. Possible to pass the ball to the center forwards, now trying, but there was a turnover fall. Janja Kaplarevic, the center forward, was there for Serbia, and now she is just swimming back slowly, so this is a minute man advantage for Spain. No more shooting chance for them. Ortiz. And Ella Ruiz is there, completely free, asking for the ball. Oh, ho, ho. Bea Ortiz. And now there is a 10-goal difference. Third goal for Ortiz. Said that thinking about the Sardinia Cup in August in Italy, which Spain won it ahead of Hungary and the Netherlands. Said that this tournament gives a morale to the team. And they had a very hard preparation before it in Sierra Nevada, where they worked very hard and they were really eager to play some games. After Sardinia, they had just physical trainings and no official games. Here's Mikioka, 52 years old, former Olympic champion as a player in '96 in Atlanta. Ruiz. Only a free throw. Ortiz. Great block. Kristina Ilic. Ruiz. Ortiz. Camus made the move to the center forward and the left side. That was Irene Gonzalez without a defender, and Gonzalez scores her first goal. This is goal number 14 now for Spain. So far they scored 7 in the first and 7 in the second quarter. They led 1 and 2. Only 2 seconds left. Maybe a last shot, which was too high. So this is the end of the first half, and Spain is leading by 11 goals, 14-3 against Serbia. Comfortable lead. And they have only 3 players who couldn't score among the field players. Cristina Nogue, Nona Perez and Pili Peña, but I bet that Pili Peña wasn't even in the pool so far. Of course, Pili Peña is the oldest player in the Spanish team, 36 years old. She's maybe having her last European Championships. Don't know if she has the intention to retire or not. Very good shot efficiency for Spain, 66%. 42 is quite good for Serbia, but they don't have so many shooting chances. More steals for Spain, which is quite important in this game. And they have 2 players, Paula Prats and Bea Ortiz, who managed to score 3 times. Ruiz and Camus 2 times. While for Serbia, Nada Mandic scored 2 goals and Kristina Ilic 1. Quite a few spectators now so far on the stands, but probably the evening session, we will have more fans as we will see the host team, Croatia, against the Netherlands. That game will start at 5:30 p.m. But in the morning session, we will have one more game. After this, Slovakia against Italy. So stay with us for that game as well. And if you just joined now, this is the second game at the European Championships in Split. On the first game in Group A, Germany beat Romania 15-10. Why this game is an easy peasy one for Spain. Wonderful goal and wonderful slow motion pictures. And the second half is just about to start. Milicevic and Bea Ortiz for the ball, and Bea Ortiz won it again comfortably. Perez. Ortiz. Ruiz. She got a big hit from Milicevic. Okay. This is the young side, including Irene Gonzalez. Exclusion from Serbia. Ortiz, great pass, and the first goal for Noguer. Cristina Noguer. Now only 2 players from Spain among the field players who couldn't score. Only Nona Perez and Fili Peña. Luic. Milicevic, back to Luic. Ilic. To the left side, there is Avdic. Avdic. There was a tight angle, but she tried it. Ortiz, great pass, and the wonderful goal again. Nona Perez on the score sheet as well, so only Fili Peña is not there. Pretty sure that this is important for the Spanish players and of course for every player to score a goal just in the first game, not waiting for any other, finding form, finding a rhythm. Gioca should be satisfied so far what he can see. Ilic, Avdic, Vukovic, passing to Mišković. Vukovic again from distance is a save from the Spanish goalie. There's the one, Jelena Vukovic, the captain. She's the one who was playing in Italy for so many years. She also played in Croatia as well. But again, a Spanish goal, and Irene Gonzalez is the goal scorer. (17-3) for Spain. Vukovic. Great steal made by Polo and Leighton. Porca. Only a free throw. Peña is in the pool now. Porca. Only 5 seconds, a lob shot, and it was in for me. The referee is asking the ball out because he wasn't sure if it was in or not. So the video review will come. But I think it was in, not from this replay, but from this maybe. Yeah, it was completely in. No question about it. Goal number 18 for Spain. Goal scorer is Judith Porca. Milicevic. Lic. Back to the right to Miladinovic, and the pass to the center forward. No chance there for Jelena Vukovic. Pratt. Leighton is asking the ball, and man advantage now for Spain. Exclusion from Serbia, Kristina Ilic. Great play again. Quickly used chance on man up. And Leighton is the goal scorer, her second. Great steal again. Porca. Turnover foul in the middle, Michael Garcia. She made the empty space for herself, committing a foul. Free throw only. Milicevic. Vukovic. Ilic. She got the free throw and the pass to the center forward. I guess it was too weak and too short. Peña. Great play, easy. And again, a 5-meter penalty. Maika Garcia for the third time. She's using her body. She made the turn again. One-on-one against the goalie, and then the defender just arrived and made the foul here. Let's see who will score or try to score now. Nona Perez, and she does it. Her second goal and the 20th goal for Spain. This is the third time on penalty. pretty much sure that there will be again at least a 20-goal difference between the two teams. It was 24 in Barcelona in the group stage. And 3 minutes to go from the third quarter. Milicevic. Vukovic. Passing the ball quickly until Luic. And there is a turnover fall in the middle. Filippeña. Can be a 3 against 2. Forca. Great turn from Leighton, but this time Vanja Lazic managed to save it. Lazic who came for the second half, and this was only the first save for her from 7 shots. Exclusion from Spain. It's Camus. Vukovic, and the post saved it. It was a good chance. Forca. Forca, pass to the center forward, and the exclusion from Serbia. Forca. Prats. Back the ball to Prats. Now to the left wing. Prats again, and she scores her third goal. No, sorry, fourth goal. And she's on 100%. Well, I'm sure that Ani Aspar will come back to the Spanish team, but what we can see today from Paula Prats, that she wants her place in this team. Ukoka. And on the other side, Dragana Ivkovic, who's coaching for Serbia for 3 years now. Peña, the only field player from Spain who couldn't score. Forca from distance, wonderful goal. Goal number 22 for Spain. Judith Forca is the goal scorer. This is her third goal. So this is the 5th time for Serbia playing at the Europeans. First one was in '97 in the name of Yugoslavia, finishing 9th, and then as Serbia they played on the host right, and 2006 finished 8th, but there were only 8 teams. And then in 2016 as well, finished 9th. And in Barcelona they managed to pass the qualifications and repeated the 9th place finish. And in Budapest they finished 12th, which is the worst ever for Serbia. After 6 losses in as many matches. I'm pretty sure that they would like to have at least a win. And this is how the third quarter ended. And this time Serbia weren't able to score a goal for the first time in a quarter. the first they scored 1, in the second they scored 2, but they let a bunch of goals again, 8 times, just like in the second quarter. And altogether it means 22 for Spain and 3 for Serbia. Here's the Spanish team, and thinking about the last championships, big tournaments, in 2019 they won the world silver medal, and then in Budapest they won the European gold, and then after that the Olympic silver medal in Tokyo. In the World League they finished 5th. But in this year, they were in the World League European final, losing it. And in this season, in the World Championships in Budapest, they finished 5th place. But what's happening in Spain is that they are having more young players after Tokyo, and they are really, really talented players, world champions, junior champions, and junior European champions as well in this year. So bright future for Spain, having these kind of players. And again, Bea Ortiz won the sprint. And what we can also see from Spain, that they are concentrating so far on full level. They are respecting Serbia. And scoring goals in a row. Kristina Noge is the goal scorer. The first goal in the last quarter. And now there is a 20-goal difference between the two teams. And Serbia already lost. Jelena Vukovic, the captain, with 3 personal fouls. And he is the head coach for both national teams. Actually, Miki Oka is the second sports people who won the Olympic medals in water polo as a player and later as a head coach of a women's team. The first one was István Görgényi, Hungarian, and there is a timeout called by the Serbian head coach Dragan Ivkovic. Dragan Ivkovic, who was also former player for Serbia, just like Miki Oka for Spain. Now let's see what the Serbian team can make from this man advantage. Nothing. Peña. Only a free throw. Ruiz. Great pass. And again, a wonderful goal. This time scored by Noge. Her second goal in a row, actually. And the third one. "18 years old, playing in Mataro." Latinovic, Avdic, passing to Milana Popov, Švec, Popov again, great turn, and nothing, said the referee. On the other side there is Erkan Turkan from Turkey. On this side you can see Maria Daskalopoulou from Greece. Nothing happened, showed the Greek referee. Polakamus was in the middle. Great steal. This can be a 3 against 2 for Spain. On the other side, there is Pili Peña, and she scores her first goal. So now all the field players for Spain managed to score at least one time. This was the first shot for Pili Peña. It's a 22 goals difference. Ortiz is waiting for Nona Perez. Now she just arrived after coming out from the bench. And she scores. Nona Perez. Goal number 26 for Spain. "19 years old from Sabadell, Nona Perez." And the reaction of the goalie, no chance for Vanja Lazic. And so far, Laura Esther on 100%, coming in the second half for Spain. So it's pretty much a warm-up game for Spain. Tomorrow, Spain will face against Italy, the first tough game for the defending champion. The Italians today will play against Slovakia. That will be the next game for us. Prats. Only 4 seconds, but still a chance to pass the ball to the middle. And Maika Garcia scores. This is her second. There's the 24 goals difference. What was in Barcelona 4 years ago. Ilic. And this is a counter foul. It's easy to see. It was in. I think so. Irene Gonzalez is the goal scorer, but the referees are going to check it on the video. And this is a good goal, for sure. And again, a good goal for Spain. And there is no question this time it went in or not. Gonzalez again, the goal scorer. Goal number 29 for Spain. The defending champion, Olympic silver medalist. Starting this tournament well, in a pretty good shape. And all the players mentioned, just like Ben Ortiz, that they had a pretty tough preparation before the Sardinia Cup. And they look like that they are really on shape and in a pretty good physical condition. Seems to me that they pretty much enjoying the game. Also this one against Serbia. And scoring a bunch of goals, just like Paula Camus, who is on 3 goals now. It's goal number 30 for Spain. Again, it's impossible to put the ball to the middle, to the center forward. Very, very good defending from Spain. And scoring in front of the Serbian goal, and Gonzalez. 3 goals in a row in the last quarter. Pretty devastated faces. And the last minute of the game just started. The only question if there will be a 30-goal difference between the two teams or not, because there is still a chance for Spain to reach this one. But now they lost the ball, and a chance for Serbia to score at least one in the second half, because so far they let 17 and they couldn't even score at all. Forka. Gonzalez. It's impossible for Mišković to swim back, and that's why there is an easy goal for Spain. Pili Peña, her second. No more place in my paper where I'm writing the goals. It's 32 for Spain now. And 2 seconds only. Still one. And the last shot. And no goal for Serbia in the second half. They scored 3 times in the first half, but they were already trailing by 11 goals in the halftime. 14-3, and in the end, in the second half, Spain scored 18 goals more, and the final result is 32 for Spain and 3 for Serbia. Easy game for the defending champion, opening this group, Group B, as it was expected. Nadamandi scored 2 times for Serbia, and Kristina Ilic was the 3rd goal scorer. And on the other side here you can see Judith Forka. She scored 3 goals, but every field player scored at least 1 time. And Miki Oka, I'm sure you'll be pretty satisfied what he could see today in the water, because the Spanish team played well. All the players had some playing time. Even the 2 goalie, Martina Terre started and Laura Ester finished. Actually, Laura Ester finished on 100%. 78% shot efficiency for Spain. It's quite good. 18 action shots goal for Spain. Good man advantage. Everything was good for Spain, I should say. Just check out the steals, 21 for Spain and only 5 for Serbia. Maybe a bit more personal fouls, but this is something that showed that Spain was really giving this seriously. And Irene Gonzalez was the top scorer with 5 goals. Paula Prats, who played instead of Ani Espar, scored 4 goals. Bea Ortiz, Nona Perez, Cristina Noguea, Judith Forka, and even Paula Camus scored 3 goals. So this was the second game for today, and the very first in Group B. Spain won by 29 goals, 32-3. But we are going to have one more game in Group B in the first day of the 35th LEN European Water Polo Championship between Slovakia and Italy, which will start at 11 p.m. So stay with us, and I'm coming back soon.
congratulations. And it seems that Spain took this game seriously as it given to the title holder.
Yes, we took it very seriously. It's the first game of the tournament, and we know tomorrow we have a very, very tough game against Italy, and we wanted to prepare ourselves for the game tomorrow.
I see that it was also solved that all players scored goals, so everybody can feel herself settled here.
Yeah, and everybody have a minutes and then have, they're rolling, all of them are rolling, so let's hope that tomorrow we can have a good game against Italy.
So it looked like as you planned the game, kind of.
Well, we didn't know very well how it's going to be, but the most important thing for today was every player have a lot of minutes and can play, can warm up for the game tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Dragana, I think something similar was expected. Was it a little bit better or worse? Because Spain is Spain.
For sure, Spain I think is one of the favorites for this competition. They had a little bit worse result on World Championship, but they crossed with USA. So yes. It couldn't be better, but for sure we are not on this level, and the thing we can do is focus on the games with France, Israel and Slovakia. Those are the teams in our group that are similar level to us, so yes, for sure it could be better. We received too many goals very easy, so but our mind needs to be focused on next game.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
you.